Hi there, it's Nathan at FlippinOut Slingshots. And today we're going to go over how to tie the bands on. So when you receive your FlippinOut Slingshot, most likely the bands will be attached unless perhaps you're an international customer. And the bands may come off at some point. So here's how they go back on. So every FlippinOut Slingshot has a front and a back. Generally the front always has the maker's mark, the X and X. So to put the bands on, they attach to the back of the slingshot. So you'll place the band over the tip of the fork and hold it nice and secure. You can use office rubber bands for this, but I usually just use strips of TheraBand. Place it on the band groove and begin wrapping it around the fork, applying tension with each wrap. You need a minimum of 3 wraps. When you're ready to tie the band off, we're going to start out a simple way that I use, just using the fingers. So I put my thumb right on top of the wraps and bring the band over the top of my thumb and catch it so this end is free. Lie it down, and as you can see here, I simply pull it right back under. So this is called the wrap and tuck method. This way it makes it really easy to change the bands out later. So if you want to take the band off to adjust it, you simply pull it and it comes right off. I'm going to show you a couple other methods as well. Alright, the method that I just showed you, the wrap and tuck using the thumb, does take a little bit of practice. So if you have a pair of forceps, this is a nice little trick. So same thing, we're going to work on the back of the slingshot. We'll lie the band onto the fork tip at the distance that you want it. Use your strip, your tie-in strip. Wrap it a minimum of 3 times, pulling tension against the band with each wrap. And when you're ready to tie the band off, you can simply lie the forceps across the band, come across, open the forceps, catch the forceps, the extra band in there, and pull it right through. Nice and simple. And the same way with this. If you're ready to untie it, to adjust it, or to put on new bands, you simply pull it undone, and it'll come unwrapped. Okay, that's the method of the wrap and tuck using forceps. I'm going to show you one more. Alright, and one final method for doing the wrap and tuck to attach the bands. Again, we attach it to the back of the slingshot. Put your band at the distance where you want it located. Use your piece of rubber band or TheraBand Gold that I supply. Wrap it around the fork a minimum of 3 times, applying tension with each wrap. And when you get to your final wrap, you can simply take a piece of string or a piece of ribbon, lie it across the fork tip, so that it creates a loop. Run the band through the loop, now that we have the band through the loop, we simply pull the 2 tag ends, and we can see here that it's starting to pull it through and under. When you get it where you want it, simply take the string out and you're attached. So we're going to do the finger method one more time on this side, because I do find that to be the easiest, because your fingers are always with you, and if you're out in the field and your band happens to come undone, this is the quickest and easiest way to replace it. So make sure the bands are equally situated, the same amount of band below the band tie groove. Place your band tie around, give it at least 3 wraps, applying tension with each wrap. When you get to your final wrap, put your thumb right across the top of the bands. One more wrap. We have our free end here. You see that we wrap it, put it right underneath the finger. Then it's a rolling motion, catching the loose end with the thumb and pulling it through. And there we have it. So it's really simple. And the reason that we tie them this way is so that each time we want to change bands or adjust a length for a different powered ammo, it's nice and easy. So always pay attention to these band ties. Oftentimes when you have it in your pocket or in your pack, rolling back and forth can cause these to come undone. And I'll show you one more thing. If you really want to make sure these stay in place, when you come for your final wrap, you wrap once, twice, and then wrap and tuck. That's going to stay very secure. And that's all there is to it.